Welcome back to the FMV Archive, everybody. I am Dan, and I'm talking to you today about Rescue the Hostages, Words of Fear. This is a game that came out in June 2026. This is a sequel or a continuation of the Rescue the Hostages game. These are word games developed by RescueTheHostages.com, and these games are only found on Steam as of right now. This one is playable on the Steam Deck, but is a whole hell of a lot easier if you play it on the PC. Let's jump into our 10-point system to find out if this is a game that you should be playing. We're going to start with the story. Not too much of a story here. This is a word game that has a story element attached to it. You've somehow stumbled across the dark web and you've found this guy, kind of like Jigsaw in the Saw movies, that is holding hostages. He has a bomb connected to them and it is going to go off in 10 minutes if you don't find these 30 words that are lost into this puzzle. That is the whole story. You either solve the puzzle and the people don't die, or you don't solve the puzzle and the people blow up. You're not here for the story, you're here for the word game. We'll give it a 3 overall for the story. Number 2, the gameplay. This is a word search game. You have a bunch of jumbled letters on the screen. You need to click and drag when you find a word, and it'll mark off that word on the side that you needed to find. I believe there's 25 or 30 for each puzzle that you have here. Every single one is different. Every time I played it, it was different. If you failed, it didn't restart on the same word search puzzle. It gave you completely different words, completely different location of those words on your screen. There is a timer counting down, and that's what makes this game hard. You just can't look at this forever. Not too much of the gameplay. It's intuitive. It's easy to pick up. 7 overall for the gameplay. Number 3, the look and the graphics. You're not here for this amazing looking game. You're here for a word search. The people sitting there, does it kind of look like a guy's garage that he threw up a piece of paper behind it and videotaped a couple of his buddies attached to a chair and has this digital clock clicking down, ready to explode? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's all that much is put into it, but again, you're not here for that. I think the actual puzzle setup is very good. You have the words on the right. You have the puzzle kind of on you in the left in front of you, as you see behind me. The letters are super easy to read. I like the digital kind of, DOS lettering that they have for it. 7 overall for the look and the graphics. Number 4, the dialogue. This Jigsaw character talks to you a couple times, and it's pretty cheesy. It's not great. It is really cliched. He gives you a thumbs up at some point. Why is that in there? I find it kind of odd, the dialogue. You're talking about killing people in a word search. Maybe make it a little bit more campy, a little bit less serious, or make it way too serious and take it. This is kind of slicing it down the middle. Dialogue's not great. 2 overall. Number 5, the game logic and controls. This makes a lot of sense when you pick this up. There's no instruction manual with it. You do not need an instruction manual. Everything is laid out in a manner that makes a whole bunch of sense. You're not sitting there questioning why you're doing things. Everything works quickly on this game. Everything loads quickly. I had no issues playing this on the PC whatsoever. You have a clock ticking down. You know you need to beat that clock. That's all there is to it. Game logic and controls is a 10 overall. It is very simple to figure this one out. Number 6, the acting. This was my complaint with the first one in this series. The people just kind of sit there in their chair, they're handcuffed, and they just kind of wiggle back and forth. They're not really all that strained about getting out. When the clock is ticking down and there's minutes, seconds left, there's really no change in how they react to anything. Make them a little bit more scared, maybe. The Jigsaw character, he's wearing a mask, and again, it's not a great delivery of the lines right there, but they do add this to the game, and it makes it a little bit more exciting other than just your regular old word search. Yeah, the acting's bad, but it doesn't need to be good. 2 overall for the acting. Number 7, the cinematography. Okay, is one camera. It's looking at these hostages. It's well lit. It's not a beautiful place. Make it a dungeon. Make it grimy. Go to the basement of some creepy building and film it there. I think that would add something to it. Also, the background for the guy, the Jigsaw guy. Make him in a grimy place. Jigsaw's never hanging out at a resort. Why does this guy just have a kind of white screen behind him? Could be a lot better in terms of the cinematography. We'll give it a 2 overall for the cinematography. Number 8, the music and the sound design. Sound design's fine. Can hear the guy pretty good. He has that muffled voice, the computer generated voice. So I think that's a nice addition to it. The actual music, there's a couple tracks on here. They are good and are fitting to this, that kind of ticking time bomb that you have going on here. Ratchets up the tension a little bit. Not the greatest music you ever had. Decent sound design. We'll give it a 7 overall. Number 9, inventiveness. What's new in this game? Absolutely nothing. It's a word search game. You've done these since first grade, okay? Doing word searches for your new spelling words. Adding the element of the ticking time bomb, well, they just did that in the last game, so that's not new either. There's nothing new and inventive in this one. That doesn't mean that it's not good. Don't expect anything that's going to blow you out of the water on this. 1 overall for the inventiveness, just because you add this storytelling FMV stuff when you really don't have to. Number 10, how much fun is the game? I actually enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun to play. It's something to just kind of change the pace in your video gaming a little bit. You know if you like word searches or not. I do. I think this is a kind of a better way to play it than just getting the old piece of paper and do it. I would give it a 7 overall for fun. It's a good time. We have a final score of a 50. But what is the final verdict? Should you be playing this game? If you like word searches and if this game is maybe under $4, might be worth playing. I would recommend it if they combined the 2 games that they have already made in the Rescue the Hostages series. If they combine those for the same price as you could buy for one, I think this might be worth it. On an individual basis, maybe a little expensive for what you're doing. I know you've added a little bit to it, but if you're gonna add a little bit to it, add a little bit more maybe, and then charge the right price for it. But if you like word search games, if you like word scramble games, Rescue the Hostages is a lot of fun. What else is a lot of fun is the FMV archive, where we'll do games like Rescue the Hostages. We'll play weird stuff like this and let you know what you're getting into before you buy it. We do walkthroughs, we do playthroughs, we do interviews with developers, everything in between. Thank you. Hit like and subscribe so we can do more of this stuff. Have a great one.